Hey guys, Mr. here again for another video today, and we are back with our Winnipeg Jets franchise mode. And in this one, we will see how this team does. Obviously, in the last episode, if you guys have not seen it, I truly recommend watching that because we made a trade to acquire Nikita Kucherov and Jonathan Huberdeau from the Tampa Bay Lightning. So, yeah, it should be interesting. My controller batteries are low. That's not good. I'm probably going to have to change those soon. These are my rechargeable batteries, though, so it's okay. I was just checking to really see how much time I got. So, yeah, quick update of our team. That's our offense. That's our defense. If you guys really want to look at it, you can. Our scratch players, we have Brett Galchenyuk and Frederick Johansson. And then our goaltenders, holy Sven Gustafsson, you absolute stud. Now, really quickly, I'm pretty sure I did do this in the last episode, but I do want to make sure that I've crowned Isaac Leopold as our captain, as he should be. And then we have Scheifele and McKenzie as our assistants, again, as it should be. So, here we go. I mean, I could change the assistancy from Scheifele, but until Scheifele retires, which realistically could be this season, I'm probably going to keep him as an assistant captain. But, yeah, I mean, this is our team that we're going to do, hopefully, the entire regular season in this one. That's what I plan on doing. Now, I wanted to look at the draft class, but I plan on this season being the last one. I've made that decision in the last episode. If you guys didn't see that, you do now know that I plan on having this as our last season. So realistically, it doesn't really matter where I scout because I don't plan on even making it to the draft. But I think I'll just scout in general. Anyways, I'll just probably do it how I do it. Well, maybe not. I'll probably do 2 weeks instead of 1 week each place, just to make it a little bit better for us. And then hopefully it won't have it definitely won't, but have as many stops as normal. I've already done WHL forwards and defense for a week, so I'm just going to do those really quickly, and then we'll start with the 2-week rotation. But we're going to get through this regular season somewhat quickly. Like I said, I truly hope to do this in this episode, and in the next episode we'll do the playoffs for sure. Hopefully I could do more than just one round as well. That would be cool. Never really done that before, and I'm sure you guys would like that as well. As Sven Gustafsson, it goes down till November 19th, so we actually lose him for about a month, which that definitely sucks. It's actually not good. So Samuel, is it Samuel? I think so, isn't it? No, Simon Boutin. He will be our backup goalie right now. So that should be interesting. Our goalies are not going to be looking too hot right now. This is not the start of the season I was hoping to have, but it's mainly up to Todd Mann. Hopefully he will do good for us. Although in 2 games he has 2 wins, a 1.05 GAA, 1 shutout, and a .954 save percentage. So hopefully he could continue that. As for the AHL, do we have another goalie? Yes, we do. We have, is it Magnus Hornqvist? Yes, it is. I believe he's not even ours. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we never signed him or anything. I'm pretty sure he's just there. So, a shutout win for, actually, was that Gustafsson in net, maybe? Not sure. That's a possibility. I'm not too sure, though. I'm not going to say anything then. But, we started off the season pretty well. Let's see how we do in our first 10 games. We are going to go. We get a trade offer for Jonas Brodin. Not a bad option, of course. We are 8-2-0 in our first 10, by the way. Again, though, I don't really think I want to make any more trades with Tampa. They also have John Klingberg, apparently, which I did not know. But yeah, we went 8-2-0 in our first 10, which is a really good sim. I'm excited to see how this season continues. If it continues on pace like that, we could be very, very good. Now, guys, I have a few questions for you in the comments below. I'm going to want you guys to answer these for me if you do not mind. It's all about Winnipeg, though, normally. Or, well, for the most part, they're probably all going to be about Winnipeg. I'm also gonna think of these off the top of my head, to be honest with you. So we'll see how that goes. But this year, the Winnipeg Jets are doing absolutely phenomenal. I am on my phone right now because I'm going to look through at stats, places, or I'm looking at stats for some of these questions. Where am I? Standings. I'm actually dumb. So yeah, I just want to see, where is Winnipeg placed right now. They are second in the Central Division. Obviously, that's really good. Gustafsson is now back as well, which is definitely helpful to us. So let's get Boutin back down in the AHL so he can start games in the AHL again. Man, how'd he do? Still doing pretty damn good. How was Gustafsson doing to start off the season? Wow, Gustafsson's doing really good. Let's go to Scratch Players just to see how well did Boutin do. Not very well, but he did get 2 wins in 3 games, so that's the main deal, or that's the main situation there, at least. Well, it's not a situation, really. I mean, it's like he did okay. That's a good thing, I guess. I do want to edit lines, though. I do want to make sure that he is the starting goaltender in the AHL. So let's put him back in here. 1 second. There we go. We'll just switch these around just to make sure that he is starting. So, I should have checked to see how our top line was doing, as I wanted to. But yeah, as I said, Winnipeg in 62 games has 37 wins, 16 losses, and 9 overtime losses. That holds them at 83 points, tied for first in the tied for first in the division technically, but they're definitely in second because Nashville has 2 games in hand of them, and Nashville is ahead of them, or has the same amount of points as Winnipeg, but 2 games less played than Winnipeg. Man, I am struggling today. Holy frig. So yeah, let me know, guys. Do you think Winnipeg will take the Central Division title? Well, not title, but do you guys think the Winnipeg Jets will end the season off in first in the Central Division? Now, for the next question, might as well get right to it again. It's another standings question about Winnipeg. Do you think Winnipeg will finish off the season first in the West? Do you guys also think Winnipeg could win the Presidents this year? I think those are all general possibilities, or not general, genuine possibilities. I think they most definitely could. They've been a phenomenal team this year. Blake Wheeler has really came through to show how good of a player he is. I've always loved Blake Wheeler. I was hyped when he became captain for Winnipeg, because at the time Winnipeg was also my favorite team, and just the fact that he's having such an amazing season really warms my heart in ways that doesn't, well, I was going to say it doesn't really make sense, but it kind of does. So, yeah, obviously the point leader is Blake Wheeler on the team. He has 54 assists. He has 74 points, I believe. No, 72 points. So he has 18 goals, which obviously isn't that many goals, but he will most definitely get 20 goals this season. I'd be very shocked if he did not. But Laine leads the team with goals at 31. Do you guys think Patrik Laine will hit 40 goals this season? That is my next question. I feel like I should write these down. Nah, I'm not going to write them down, whatever. So yeah, do you guys think Patrik Laine will hit 40 goals this season? Do you think Nikolai Ehlers, Kyle Connor, Blake Wheeler, and Mark Scheifele will hit 30 goals this season? I think Ehlers and Connor probably will. I'm assuming Scheifele definitely could as well. He has 19 right now, so he's only 1 off 20. I don't know if he'll hit those the totals of 30 goals, but it's definitely a possibility, as I said. It's just, I'm thinking about this, like, damn, we are so far into this series. We are in 2029, where Wheeler, I believe, is not in the league anymore. I'm pretty sure he retired. Laine isn't on our team. Ehlers isn't on our team. Connor's not on our team. Bufflin isn't on our team. I believe he retired as well. Hellebuck isn't on our team. Scheifele's really close to retiring, and he's the last one of the players I do have that are on or in the thumbnail of this series. But yeah, Scheifele's the last one there. So, guys, more questions. Do you think Blake Wheeler could win any major trophies this year? Do you think he could surpass some players and win the Art Ross? I think that definitely is a possibility, although Kucherov has 10 more points than him. Malkin in second with 76, Giroux 74, then Gaudreau with 73, but Wheeler is in fifth right now. I think it is definitely a possibility. Do you guys think? Do you guys think Wheeler will will win any trophies this season? Like I said, I truly do believe it is a possibility. Damn, there's a lot of players that have 70 points this season. There's probably a lot of players that will hit point per game this season. Just looking at the stats right now, yeah, that is definitely a possibility. Let's see. Blake Wheeler has second most assists in the league. What is going on right now with the sim? Why is it just taking so long, like 2 days that week? That was really weird, and I was not here for that. That was just no good. We got a trade offer, which I'm not going to do anything about. So yeah, the next question. Do you guys think Blake Wheeler will finish off the season with the most assists in the league? He is currently in second, 2 assists behind Jakub Voracek. He has 54, and Voracek has 56. So yeah, do you guys think that Wheeler will finish off with the most assists in the league this season? Do you think the Winnipeg Jets will finish off the season with 40 or more wins? I personally think they will. I mean, they have about, I think they played 62 games or 63 games. Something around that. It was 62, right? Yeah. So they've played 62 games. They are 20 games away from finishing the season, as Ryan Murray's been injured for a little bit, which that kind of sucks. I think we're going to give Patrick Neuvirth the ice time up on the top pair, just because he's listed as a top 4, and he's going to need his ice time. Frederick Johansson's 76 now, just from growth, which is definitely a nice thing. Always a good thing to see. So, I mean, you know what, guys? I think that'll be the end of the... Actually, no, one more question. Do you guys think Winnipeg will make any deadline deals? I don't know. It's hard to say, obviously. I mean, you could think there's a team where they don't need anything. Like, I didn't think Toronto was going to make any more trades. They made some minor trades, like for getting rid of Eric Fair. But today they traded to acquire Thomas Plekanec, which I was not prepared for. I did not think he'd do that, or they would do that. So I'm assuming Plekanec is gonna be their fourth line center now. I would assume. I mean, I don't know what kind of role he's gonna be playing in, but like I said, I'm assuming he'll just be our fourth line center now. Sabotle's an 80. I should probably have him in the NHL right now. That's actually no good. Murray's back from his injury as well, which is nice. Forwards for 2 weeks. Didn't mean to go to defense. Let's go put Murray back in now. So, yeah, I should probably make a change here. Let's put Murray back in. On that top pair, he should get all of his ice time back. And then Patrick Neuvirth will then replace Johansson again. So let's go here. Who should I replace then? We have Jesus Lee, hasn't really grown. Belak, Scheifele, Winkler, House, and Messier. I'd probably prefer to get rid of House. But to be honest, we really don't have much room to do anything here. Let's go see Zabotle. Is he listed as a third liner? He's listed as a depth forward, so to be honest, I don't think I'm going to call him up. I think we'll keep him there. How is he doing right now? That is really good. 48 points in 60 games is not bad at all. So hopefully him playing down there in the AHL is a good thing. Kucherov with 52 points right now. That's not bad. Leopold with 56 points. Yeah, he's really close to point per game. And then Cedric Franson, not a lot of points, only 36 this season. Nowhere near as good as he was doing last year. So you know what, let's make a line change. Let's try Huberdeau on the top line then. Let's put Kucherov back on his normal side as a right winger. We'll have Huberdeau in his natural side as a left wing playmaker, and we'll try that on the top line. Our second line we're actually minus, so we'll try this as a second line instead. Maybe I shouldn't be changing anything, but we're gonna try it. Cedric Franson had 84 points last year. He's only on pace for probably around 60, which, I mean, it's not bad, obviously. That will really be, like, second best season he's had. As long as he surpasses what he had in 2026, 2027, I will be okay with what he has this season, because I truly don't believe he will get 84 points again this year. Jesus Lee, in his rookie season, he's got 35 points. He will definitely get 20 goals. Marshall Belak, 34. That's better than what he had last year. Shifley, not much of a point getter the past few seasons because he's been so demoralized. Winkler, 24 points. He's career high right now for points in the NHL. Stephen Howes is not doing good this season. Manny Messier, probably on pace to do roughly what he did around last season. Let's go check our defense, though. Ryan Murray, not a lot of points from Murray. He'll probably get around same that he had last season. Rick Dixon, he's on pace for a better season than the last one. Brandon McKenzie, he's definitely on pace to be around the 50 to 60 point mark, which is very nice. And McInnes, way better than what he did last year. He was probably going to hit around the 50 to 60 point mark as well. Johnny Swanson, he's played... he's only got 1 point this season. He's a goal-scoring defenseman, but he doesn't actually, like, get points. Like, he actually scores goals as a defenseman more than anything, but he just doesn't get assists. And Patrick Neuwirth, an offensive defenseman with only 3 points. I like it. Just kidding, not actually. Let's go check our goalies really quickly. Gustafsson, great. Man, great. Oh man, dude, they are both doing phenomenal. I did not mean to stop the simulation there. Let's continue going to the deadline. So yeah, like I said, maybe I shouldn't have made any of those changes, but I do want to try that second line out. Maybe that top line will lead us to even more wins. Maybe with that new second line, it'll lead us to more wins. It's looking pretty good so far. I mean, we're 3 for 3 as of right now, so that's good. I don't need to edit the trade block. I think it was Craig Emery. Maybe, not too sure about that. 47 wins at the deadline, boys. I mean, there's really not a doubt in my mind right now that we will win the President's Trophy. Both teams will definitely make the playoffs this season as well. So since making those line changes, we are 6-0-0, which is obviously really good. I didn't think that would happen, that's for sure. Usually when I make line changes, it just goes down the drain. Now, when Sven Gustafsson's been injured again until March 13th. We are at March 6th, so he's going to be out for about a week or so. Franson, are you upset about what? I know you're a first liner. Oh, he's pissed. Oh, God. So he's mad about ice time. He actually needs more ice time. Okay, so I will do that then. That is not a problem. Bhutan will get called up again. Let's go edit the lines again, though. So I will get Franson some more ice time. Maybe on the power play or something. Probably. Wait, isn't he on the first power play? He's not. He's not on the power play at all? What? I didn't know I didn't have him on the power play whatsoever. Okay, well, Ryan Murray will be taken off the power play then. I thought I had him on the power play. No wonder he's so upset about ice time. We're going to take McInnes off that top pair. And then four-man power play again. Patrick Neuwirth. My screen No, my controller died. I thought my screen froze. 1 second, guys. This is terrible. I thought my screen just froze, which that would have been terrible. I looked down at my controller and I realized that it just wasn't on. So, yeah, my batteries lasted a lot longer than they normally do, so that's always good. These batteries should be working, though. Yes, they are. All right. Let's take Patrick Neuwirth off because he's no good. And let's put on Franzen. There we go. So he has... yeah, he has time on both. 4-man power plays now, sure. Manny Messier. You know what, I'll just keep the PK the way it is. Back to headlines, yes, I do need to do that. Goalies in the AHL. Let's put Hornqvist back in. There we go. Who else will get the starts? I know he will. We have 50 wins as well, so our first loss with these new line changes came after we lost our starting goalie. So only 2 players have actually gotten injured this season, and they have both been Murray and Gustafsson. They've each gotten 2 injuries each, which is weird. I'm surprised nobody else has gotten injured. Gustafsson is now back though from injury, which is nice. So let's go put him back in. And guys, we're almost done the season. I know this is going to be a bit of a longer one, but I do want to make sure that I finish the season in this one so we can do the playoffs in the next one. NHL. Let's go and send down Boutin. There we go. Let's go edit the lines again. We'll switch to the AHL, though, of course. Let's go to goalies. Hornqvist will be taken out for Boutin. There we go. We'll switch back to the NHL just so we're there. And then we continue the sim. We are probably on pace for 60 wins this season. Our AHL team could hit 40 wins. They should most definitely make the playoffs, though, because of how many extra or overtime losses we have. Overtime or shootout losses, extra time losses that we do have. We'll see if that is the case, though. Like I said, I think they should hit 40 wins more than likely, and we are pretty damn likely to hit 60 wins as well. This season has been a good one in many ways so far. I mean, depending on how the playoffs go, this should be an interesting one. That's for sure. This season has been a very memorable season already, considering we're going to hit 60 wins. We've had possibly one of our best seasons of the series, believe it or not. Have we ever hit 60 wins before? I don't know if that's a thing. Maybe, although we're 1 win off and we're choking. We have 3 chances. We actually, I thought we lost the game against Chicago, too. We finished off the season. So we won the Presidents. There we go. I just saw that. So we finished off the season with 2 losses, which is actually not good at all. So that kind of sucks. But that means we'll just have to win it all in the playoffs. So in our last, 10 games, we had a lot. So let's see. Our last 7 games, we were 3-4-0. It's not very good heading into the playoffs, so we'll see how that goes. But this season was definitely a good one, and the next one we will face the Dallas Stars in the final. So Leopold, unable to get point per game this season. Kucherov as well, unable to get point per game this season. Kucherov's a bit injured right now. Huberdeau didn't do as good as I'd hope, although I think he definitely did better on that second pair. Jesus Lee is probably listed as a second liner now. Yeah, okay. That's interesting. McInnes and McKenzie, though, those two, I need to play those two together one season. I don't think I weren't playing them together this year, was I? I don't know. I think I wasn't I? Because I was playing Dixon on the top pair, was I not? Dixon with Murray. So let's see. Most goals went to Kucherov with 33. Most assists went to Huberdeau with 47. Obviously, we already saw most points. Best plus minus went to Eugene McInnes with 51. Jesus. All of our forwards surpassed 20 or more points. That is nice. All of our forwards surpassed the double digits in goals and double digits in assists. We only had two minus forwards, Verona, who was a -1, and then Martin, who was a -9. So yeah, that second line really just wasn't doing good at the start of the season. Now for defensemen, everybody on the team got a point, including our depth defenseman, Frederick Johansson. That's nice. 5 out of the 7 defensemen we used this season scored at least one goal. Like I said, they all got points. Most goals went to McKenzie as a defenseman. Most assists also went to McKenzie. Most points also to McKenzie. Best plus minus was McInnes. Then it was McKenzie. So that second pair just wreaked havoc against everyone, apparently. As for goalies, Sven Gustafsson only played 58 games, but he went 41, 12, and 2 with 12 shutouts. Oh my god. And a 936 save percentage and a 1.82 GAA. Todd Mann as a backup played 29 games, went 19, 3, and 3 with 2 shutouts, a 932 save percentage and a 2.01 GAA. Wow, I think that's Jennings contention, and I think that's Vezina contention as well. Buffalo, how did you ever give up on Sven Gustafsson? My god, I mean, Boutin as a backup for the few games that he played wasn't great. Rookie skaters, Jesus Lee, he could be up there for the scoring race, and Todd Mann as well. I mean, I think he could be a good rookie this season. He did great. So that is going to be it from me, guys, in this episode. Hopefully you all did enjoy. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one for the playoffs. Thanks so much again, once again. Well, thanks again, God. Oh, my God. Goodbye. Oh, man.